British tech entrepreneur Mike Lynch among missing after Bayesian yacht sinks off Sicily. The British flagged Bayesian, a 56-meter long sailboat, was carrying 22 people and was anchored just offshore near the port of Porticello when it was hit by a ferocious weather, the Italian Coast Guard said in a statement. Eyewitnesses said the yacht vanished quickly beneath the waves shortly before dawn. 15 people escaped before it went down, including Lynch's wife, Angela Beccaris, who owned the boat, and a 1-year-old girl. The names of the dead and missing were not immediately released, but a person familiar with the rescue operation confirmed that Lynch was not accounted for. Italian media said the dead man was the yacht's onboard chef. The Italian Coast Guard said the missing had British, American, and Canadian nationalities. Survivors said the trip had been organized by Lynch for his work colleagues. The wind was very strong. Bad weather was expected, but not of this magnitude, a Coast Guard official in the Sicilian capital, Palermo, told Reuters. The captain of a nearby boat told Reuters that when the winds surged, he had turned the engine on to keep control of his vessel and avoid a collision with the Bayesian, which had been anchored alongside him. We managed to keep the ship in position, and after the storm was over, we noticed that the ship behind us was gone. Karsten Borner told journalists. The other boat went flat on the water and then down, he added. He said his crew then found some of the survivors on a life raft, including 3 who were seriously injured and a baby girl and her mother, and took them on board before the Coast Guard picked them up. Lynch, aged 59, is one of the Britain's best-known tech entrepreneurs. He built the country's largest software firm, Autonomy, from his groundbreaking research at Cambridge University, and became known as Britain's Bill Gates. He sold the firm to HP for $11 billion in 2011, before the deal unraveled spectacularly following the acquisition, with the US tech giant accusing him of fraud. Divers inspect wreck. The Coast Guard said divers were inspecting the wreck of the Bayesian, which was lying a depth of 49 meters. Prosecutors in the nearby town of Termini Imerese have opened an investigation to look into what had gone wrong. Storms and heavy rainfall have swept down Italy in recent days after weeks of scorching heat, which had lifted the temperature of the Mediterranean Sea to record levels, raising the risk of extreme weather conditions, experts said. The sea surface temperature around Sicily was around 30 degrees Celsius, which is almost 3 degrees more than normal. This creates an enormous source of energy that contributes to these storms, said meteorologist Luca Mersalli. We can't say that this is all due to global warming, but we can say that it has an amplifying effect, he told readers. The Bayesian was built by Italian shipbuilder Perini in 2008 and was last refitted in 2020. Its 75-meter mast is the tallest aluminum mast in the world, Perini said on its website. The shipspotting.com website said the boat was owned by a firm called Revtom Limited. The story of British tech entrepreneur Mike Lynch, now among the missing after the tragic sinking of the Bayesian yacht off the coast of Sicily, is a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of life, even for those who have achieved great success. As the search continues, the thoughts and hopes of many are with those affected, highlighting the profound impact that such an event can have on families, communities, and the world at large. This incident serves as a somber reflection on the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment.